All right, let's just get right into it. Imagine your credit score is like a financial passport. With a bad one, say something in the 500s, you're pretty much stuck. You can't go anywhere. Lenders see that number and they immediately think risk. They'll either slam the door in your face, or if they do let you in, they'll charge you a ridiculously high price for the ticket. We're talking about interest rates that make your eyes water on things like car loans, mortgages, credit cards. Now let's flip the script. Picture yourself with a 750 credit score. This is the VIP lounge of personal finance. Lenders don't just open the door for you, they roll out the red carpet. They want your business, and they're willing to compete for it. This means you get offered the best interest rates, the lowest monthly payments, the most attractive terms. The dream house you've been eyeing? A good credit score could save you tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars in interest over the course of a 30-year mortgage. It's an insane amount of money that stays in your pocket just because you have a good score. The difference between a 500 and a 750 score is not just a bunch of numbers. It's a completely different lifestyle. It's the difference between financial stress and financial freedom. It's the key that unlocks the door to opportunities that are simply unavailable to those with poor credit. Okay, so before you can fix the problem, you need to know exactly what the problem is. You wouldn't try to fix a car without looking under the hood, right? Same thing with your credit. Your first mission, and it's a simple one, is to get a copy of your credit report from all three major credit bureaus: Equifax, Experian, TransUnion. The place to go for this is annualcreditreport.com. I'll say it again because it's important: annualcreditreport.com. The process is straightforward. You'll fill out some personal information to verify you are who you say you are, and then you can access your reports. I recommend pulling all three at once. When you get these reports, don't just glance at the score and close the window. You need to read through every single line item carefully. It lists all your credit accounts, open, closed. It shows your payment history for each account: on time, 30 days late, 60 days late, and so on. Now that you have your credit reports, it's time to put on your detective hat. You would be absolutely shocked at how often these reports contain errors. You are looking for anything that doesn't seem right: a late payment that you know you paid on time, an account listed that you never opened, a closed account still showing as open. Once you find an error, you have the right to dispute it. Each bureau has an online dispute process. When you file, be clear and concise. State exactly what's inaccurate and why. The key is providing proof. Don't just say it's wrong, show it's wrong. Removing one negative item can sometimes boost your score instantly. It's one of the fastest ways to see a significant improvement. All right, after you've cleaned up any errors, it's time to face the biggest factor in most people's credit struggles: debt. This kind of debt is a double whammy. First, it hurts your credit score. Second, high interest rates act like a financial parasite. Two popular methods: the debt snowball and the debt avalanche. Both work. Pick the one that keeps you motivated. Debt avalanche is the most efficient, mathematically speaking. List your debts from highest interest to lowest. Make minimum payments on all, and throw every extra dollar at the highest rate debt. Debt snowball focuses on psychology and momentum. Once that payment is gone, you get a quick win that motivates you. Find extra money in your budget to make this work. Cut back on eating out. Cancel subscriptions you don't use. Pick up a side hustle for a little while. Think of it as a short-term sacrifice for a massive long-term gain. If there is one single thing, one golden rule, that you must follow to build a good credit score, this is it. Pay your bills on time, every single time. Your payment history is the single most important factor, making up a massive 35% of your FICO score. A single payment that is 30 days late can drop an otherwise good credit score by as much as 100 points. The solution is to create a system that makes it impossible to forget. Set up automatic payments for at least the minimum amount due on all of your accounts. This creates a safety net. Even if you forget, the minimum will still be paid on time, protecting your credit score. While autopay protects your payment history, you should still manually pay as much as you can, ideally the full balance. Okay, let's talk about the second most important factor in your credit score: your credit utilization ratio. This sounds complicated, but it's actually very simple. It's the amount of revolving credit you're currently using divided by the total amount you have available. This factor makes up about 30% of your FICO score. The magic number is to keep utilization below 30%. Example: one card with a $10,000 limit, keep balance below $3,000. People with the highest credit scores, those in the 800s, often have a credit utilization ratio under 10%. It shows lenders that you have access to credit, but you don't need to use it. There are two ways to improve utilization. Decrease the numerator, your balance, or increase the denominator, your credit limit. First, paying down balances. Every dollar you pay off improves the ratio. As you pay down cards, utilization drops and your score climbs. Second, increase your total credit limit. Ask your card issuers for a credit limit increase. Many let you request online with a few clicks. This next tip is one where people often make a huge mistake. They finally pay off an old credit card, feel accomplished, and then immediately call to close the account. What they're actually doing is shooting their credit score in the foot. One of the key factors in your score, about 15% of it, is the length of your credit history. For example, 10-year-old credit card, 5-year-old car loan, 1-year-old credit card, your average age is 5.3 years. If you close that 10-year-old card, your average suddenly drops to just 3 years. Keep them open. Use the card for a very small, planned purchase every few months. Buy a coffee, set it up to auto-pay a small subscription like Netflix. Before closing any card, try calling and asking if they can downgrade you to a no annual fee version. This preserves the account's age and history. As you work your way towards that 750 score, it's just as important to know what not to do. Another huge mistake is applying for a whole bunch of new credit all at once. Multiple inquiries make you look desperate for credit and signals risk. Co-signing a loan is another major danger zone. Co-signing makes you 100% legally responsible for the debt. My advice, just don't do it. Don't ignore your credit. Use free services like Credit Karma or monitoring services your credit card company offers. Do a deep dive with your free annual reports at least once a year. Avoiding these mistakes is just as crucial as taking the positive steps. So there you have it. Building a great credit score is about following simple, proven steps consistently over time. It's a marathon, not a sprint. We've covered the plan. Get your free credit reports, play detective and dispute errors, create a focused payoff plan, build unbreakable credit habits. The journey from 500 to 750 will save you thousands, potentially hundreds of thousands. It brings opportunities, peace of mind, and control over your financial destiny. Celebrate small wins, crossing 600, then 650, then 700. Each milestone proves your work is paying off. The most important thing is to start. Don't wait until next month. Second best time is right now, today, August 21st, 2025. Start by pulling your reports at annualcreditreport.com. That's it. Do that one thing today. Stop letting a 3-digit number control you. Make that number work for you. You can do this. Let's get to work.